Extent of international business. Hi, I'm Bill Carmody, and today I'm going to talk to you about the extent of international business. So first of all, what is international business? International business encompasses all commercial activities that take place to promote the transfer of goods, services, resources, people, ideas, and technologies across national boundaries. The size and scope of international business matters. The major task of international business involves understanding the sheer size of the global marketplace. There are currently more than 200 national markets in the world, representing a seemingly endless supply of international business opportunities. So when we think about the extent of international business, the diversity of nations presents unique considerations as hurdles, such as national wealth disparities. Wealth disparities among nations remained vast and continue to grow year over year. Regional diversity according to wealth and population. Currently, North America is home to just 5% of the world's population, but it controls almost a third of the world's gross domestic product. Cultural and I can't even speak. Cultural and linguistic diversity. There are more than 10,000 linguistic cultural groups in the world. And country size and population diversity. There are about 60 countries at the start of the 20th century, but by 2000, this number grew to more than 200. So the challenges of international business include the economic environment. What are all the different economies going from one country to another country? What are the ups and downs that are happening? So if you think about it as a global market, when one particular country is struggling to buy goods and services, it infects the whole of everyone else. The political environment. How many times have you seen very different dictators go into countries and then change the entire organism of what that country can export or import based on the actual needs of the politics in the moment? So anytime there's a new regime that comes in or a change, even in countries that are using democracy, when a new power comes into play, there's an impact that has on the globe. The cultural environment, while sometimes hard to really measure and the impact, the cultural environment plays a big role in international business. Not understanding the nuances of different cultures means there's an insensitivity that actually can harm international business. So a lot of care and effort goes into understanding cultural norms and how businesses should operate in different cultural environments. And lastly is the competitive environment. This feeds back into the economic, political, and cultural environments because the competitive environment changes from year to year. As new players come on the scene, there's less resources for others to participate in, and vice versa. As new players go out of business, there's opportunities that international businesses have to pick up the lost opportunities from the business that went out of business. To ensure success in a foreign market, international businesses must understand the many factors that affect competitive environment and effectively assess their impact. So the bottom line here is that when you're going into an international environment and you think about the global marketplace, the world is flat. And what that means is that any impact you have in one country affects everyone. And so when you think about when you're going to the market, you want to understand all the different reasons that you might want to go into one country versus another. For example, if you saw that one country was very unstable politically, you might have some great success early on, but if suddenly a new regime comes in and then wipes out all of the policies that you would use to actually be successful in that country, you're starting over from ground zero. So that's one of the reasons why you want to really be clear about all the different impacts that can happen in an individual country before you enter that market. And then from that space, you assess the risks and you decide, is it worth it? Is it worth the risks of actually going into an organization or an environment where there are unstable factors that are beyond your control? That's one of the reasons why you start to see the differences of where people spend most of their time and resources building and cultivating different opportunities. As they start to see what they can count on and what they can depend on, they can grow very organically, but also predictably. It's the unpredictable factors that make it hard to conduct international business.